Good morning. Hey, it is another great day. The sun is up, so that's one of the ways I measure whether it's going to be a great day or not. I love what Les Brown said. Any day you wake up and you don't have a white chalk outline around your body, it's a great day. So tell your face, get up there, get out there, and make it happen. Remember, if it's to be, it's up to me and you. So, hey, I'm your host, Jeff Ski Kinsey, Fast Charge Energy. Our new website, we're just in the process of rebranding and building. The new website address is evconcierge.co. It's a .co. So leave the M at home. Okay. Hey, so what's new today? A lot. But I want to touch on this extreme weather concept. Kind of blew up in Chicago in no small part because a Disney-owned channel wanted to make a big deal out of it. And it is a big deal, but if you own an EV, okay, it's common sense. Now, if somehow you got into EV ownership and you don't really understand what that means or the ramifications, okay, you might wake up to a dead car, okay? And if you can't charge at home, you probably have no business owning an EV. There's, of course, exceptions to every rule, but think about that. If you, over 90% of the Tesla owners, okay, over 90% of them charge over 90% of the time at home, okay? That's how they save roughly a third of the expenses that a traditional ICE vehicle, gasoline engine, internal combustion engine, ICE vehicle, they save typically a third over the ownership and operation of their vehicle because it's an EV and they're charging at home at much cheaper rates than the local supercharger. The supercharger only lets you get from point A to point B, no matter how far apart those are, because of the supercharging network, which by most estimates will not be available to the third parties like Ford and General Motors for at least a year. I saw somebody announce, was it Mazda? Don't quote me on that. Somebody just come in and said it's going to be till 2025 that their cars can use the new North American charging standard cable, the Tesla cable. Hey, I could go on and on, not going to do it. Bottom line is, yes, there are extreme temperatures that can negatively impact your EV experience. Somebody pointed out a great fact. We often point to Norway, and they've got, by some accounts, over 50%, maybe as high as 80% EV adoption. Okay, they don't get as cold as Chicago gets in the extremes of the winter. So, yes, extremes are not good, but there's ways to address that if you understand what you're doing and the process has changed. I've told the story. I had use of a Tesla Model X, which is a great road car, for 30 days. And it changed my whole comprehension. I actually had to learn how to drive again, okay? It's different. The whole concept, the whole process of driving is different with an EV. And so, I'm not surprised that Hertz didn't have as good of an experience as they wanted, okay? Because people that have not owned an EV and have not studied them at any great length, they rent one and they really don't know what it is they're doing, okay? Hey, I could go on, not going to do it. If we can help, reach out. It's that simple. You have not because you ask not.